Jason Aldean is a country music superstar from Macon, Georgia, whose small town rose quickly to the top of the charts. Small Town is the title track of Aldean's fifth album, released in 2011. Aldean paints a vivid portrait of growing up in a small southern town in this hit song. The lyrics evoke the feeling of a tight-knit community that knows everyone's business, life in a small town where the streets know your name. Aldean expresses fondness for his small-town roots, and the song's nostalgic tone is underscored by his relaxed vocal delivery. Lyrically, the song addresses the flip side to country life, about the small pleasures and limitations of growing up in a close-knit community. Aldean sings of the unique values found in small communities, of friends and neighbors who stick together when times are tough. He paints a picture of the small-town ideal, embracing its positives and negatives with a love that's hard to dispute. In this small-town ballad, Aldean passionately states his commitment to not forgetting his roots and to acknowledging their importance. Small Town celebrates the simple joys found in everyday life, and Aldean captures the feeling of being at home in a small-town setting. Aldean pays homage to the familiar landmarks of the small-town community, like the Dairy Queen sign and the local hotspot. He rightly acknowledges that the culture of small-town America is slowly slipping away, and comments on the changing of the times with barefaced honesty. He speaks to the strong friendship felt by those who live in a small town, and encourages them to hold on to those memories when they are all grown up. No one can stay in the small town forever, Aldean acknowledges, but he encourages us to embrace home when we go back to visit. Aldean's fans relate to the song and appreciate its honesty and frankness about growing up in a small town. Typical of his southern roots, the song has a warm and inviting melody, and is filled with nostalgia and a sense of community. Through this country hit, Aldean takes us back to a simpler time, when life in a small town was just a little bit slower. The artist's good-natured sense of humor adds to the song's appeal, and reminds us of a time when life was less complicated. Through his music, Aldean reminds us of the importance of the small town and urges us to appreciate it and take notice of the things we often overlook. The song is a reminder of the true values of living in a small town, and the power of its heart and soul. As one of the most successful singles of 2011, Small Town earned Aldean a Grammy nomination and was a hit on country radio. Lyrically, the song deals with the struggles and successes of a small town life, and the singer-songwriter laid down his experience within the track's melody. Aldean's enthusiasm for his hometown brought a unique level of feeling to this song, making it special and relatable for others. His music video is set in Aldean's own Georgia hometown, and features many familiar faces from his youth. Ultimately, Aldean's Small Town speaks volumes about the American small town experience, evoking the spirit of an era gone by.